What's going on, guys? I'm Danny, and thank you for checking out my channel, Bluray Dan. How's everybody doing? In this video, we're going to be showcasing and reviewing the WeWatch V70 Native 1080p Home Theater Projector, as well as the WeWatch PS01 Home Theater Projector Screen. Now, I'm actually really excited to show both these off to you guys because it's an upgrade from the past things that I've shown. In the past, I've shown off projectors that were mini portable native 720p, and as far as screens go, I've shown off a cloth screen that had the pin to the wall. And if you guys know cloth screens, they're kind of see-through, and my wall has a pattern, so it showed through and it wasn't looking the best. But this right here, this screen comes with stands, so this whole video is going to be a new experience for me, and I'm genuinely excited to see how it looks. Now, first I'm going to unbox them both for you so you guys see what's in the box of each one of them. Then I'm going to show you guys on camera the features and how everything looks set up, and once I finish showing everything off, we're going to come back here and I'm going to give you guys my overall thoughts. Now, before I unbox this, guys, make sure you follow me on my TikTok account, Dan_in_real_life, Dan in real life, because currently that's my main platform right now. I'm about to hit 10,000 followers on there, and I just had a video hit over 1.1 million views, so a lot's going on over there, and you guys don't want to miss out if you've ever enjoyed my content. But without further ado, guys, let's cut to that unboxing right now. All right, guys, so I wanted to give you a nice little close-up look at the WeWatch V70. Now, again, this is a full HD 1080p home theater projector. This is a big boy right here. Let's lift this up here, and you get a little handle here, and that's because the projector is inside this box itself, which I'm not 100% sure how much I like that, because I feel like there's not enough like padding. So I guess we do have some padding, but it's just I would have liked this box to be within another box, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we have the WeWatch right here, and I guess all the stuff that it comes with. So let's get this out of the box really quick. Okay, so we get the projector itself, which I'm assuming is this big thing here, and we have another mini box, which I guess is the assets. So let's get into both of this real quick. Okay, so first and foremost, we get the box again, WeWatch. Let's open it up and see what we got on the inside. So you got your run-of-the-mill red, yellow, and white cables right there, and then we get, I guess, the main power cord. You get a little packet of screws here, which I'm not entirely sure what this is for just yet. It comes with an HDMI cable, which I'm very happy with, because I feel like you never get enough HDMI cables. You get your remote right here. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if it's a simple one. Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty basic. I guess it's straight to the point here. You get your power button, all the good ones. You get all the good buttons on this remote. You get your little screen wipe, little paper on your video projector warranty, and then the booklet that will break down all the ins and outs of this bad boy. But let's go ahead and move this to the side, and let's see what the projector itself looks like. And here she is on two big styrofoam boards. Let's remove these. And I like that they also included this cloth here. Let's get rid of those. They included this cloth here to protect anything else. And okay, so that has been removed, and let's gently place this down, because this is a big boy. This is not the usual portable mini projector that I'm used to showing off. But I actually really like how this looks. Again, this is the front of it. We have the WeWatch logo right there. This right here is a lens protector, which, ooh, good. Do you screw it off? Is that how this works? It's nice. Cool. That's cool. There is your lens right there. Gotta make sure not to mess with that. I'm actually gonna put this right back on. I like the gray and white design. It matches my room, actually, so I like that a lot. And let's take a look here at the features. Down here at the bottom left, we have your directional buttons, and I guess you get your power button right there, your return. I don't know what S and M stands for just yet. Wait, hold on a second. No, this is a projector video. So yeah, you got your directional buttons right there, which are really cool, and it actually looks like it's touchscreen, which is cool because it's not like actual buttons. Again, here it says full HD, and I guess you get your keystone and your focus right there, which is really, really nice. I like that they're right together. I've had my other portable projector videos that I've done. One was at the front and one was at the back. Nothing to talk about on the side. I guess there's oh god, nothing to talk about on the sides. You get your air vents, and I guess your audio and your speakers. And let's see what the back looks like. On the back here, you get your sensor, you get your headphone jack, an AV port, you get a USB 1 and a USB 2, and you get two HDMI ports right there, which are really, really cool. And then your VGA connection. Of course, right there is the main power cord, and then I don't know if this is a speaker or an air vent. And if we look at the bottom, just plain bottom right there. So really, really nice. It's nice, it's slick, it's very, very large, which is that's what she said, stop it, but only in comparison to the other ones that I've shown off, like the portable ones. But really looking forward to seeing this. I just had to show this off to you guys really quick. And all right, guys, now I'm going to show off the WeWatch portable projector screen with stand, and I'm very excited to have this because previously I've just had the projector screen that I had to pin on my wall because I didn't have any other setup. So I'm really excited to have this here because it comes on poles, you put it up, you're done with it, and other hand movements. So let's open this up. There's a little quick image of it right there. I don't know what's on the inside, but let's take a look at it again. WeWatch. If we open it up, let's see what we have on the inside. Okay, this right here is the projector screen. Really nice. It's a nice cloth. It doesn't look too wrinkled. Let's hope I don't Hope I don't change that. And then we get the other stuff here. I guess this is the little bag to pack it up in, because you're able to, like, it's like a portable screen projector, so you're able to pack all the poles in there. So really, really nice carrying bag. You get your pole stands here, which look like, I guess basically like tripod stands. You get two things here, which I'm not entirely sure what they are, but it looks like they're maybe water weights. Maybe you fill these up to weigh down the screen so that it doesn't blow away if you're using it outside. You get your cords and your stakes right here, I guess, if you are using this outside. And then the big selection of poles. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up now, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. And all right, guys, so I have the projector screen set up, and it was pretty easy to set up, honestly. You can see here we got those two tripod legs right there at the bottom. The poles, it's just like a couple really, really quick little clicks. Connecting the top part was pretty easy, but it would have been easier if I had a second person, honestly. You know, you kind of fight back and forth with it, but not that bad overall. Pretty simple. You can see here everything is connected with the hooks at the top, and it doesn't pull as much as I would like it, so it does keep a little bit of like a wrinkle or a little bit of a bagginess, because if you do try and pull it apart here, these top pieces will disconnect, and then everything kind of comes down. But again, one thing, and now I tested it out with the projector already, but one thing that I did notice is that it does wrinkle. You don't really notice it as much while watching the movies or whatever, but it does wrinkle. There are wrinkles in this screen. I mean, it does say wrinkle free, but that's just usually really not the case. With that being said, it's still a really awesome setup. It's simple and it's easy, and you don't have to like pin it to the wall, and I really, really like that. Let me please apologize for my background and my setup. It's all ghetto. Everything's a mess. We were hit with Hurricane Ida last year, and that's all I need to say. But the screen itself, this is a 100-inch size screen, so it's really, really nice. But I have heard that the projector itself supports up to like 203 inches, which is wild. This is not that size, so I can't test that out, but 100 inches, really nice. Now, turning the camera over here to the projector, I really like this thing. Again, guys, I was right about the touchscreen, and oh my god, this thing has LED lights. It lights up super, super, super cool. Once again, guys, ghetto setup. I don't have a tripod or a stand for the projector, so this is how we got to do it. Now, I'm connected to a Blu-ray player of mine via HDMI cable, so I'm going to show you guys how a couple movies look on it. I also want to say that this right here is it's silent right now. The projector is off. The lights are on unless you unplug it, but the projector is off right now, and I want to let you hear how it sounds when I turn it on. So, okay, here we go. Here is the power button, and let's listen to it. Really like the sound. WeWatch right there. Very, very nice. I'm not sure if you could hear it. There is a little bit of sound coming out of it, but it's really not that big a deal. Overall, it's pretty quiet. I don't think the sound is any different than really when I was showing off like the mini portable projector, so that's really good. I thought with a much bigger machine, we would have like much bigger sound, but no, this thing is pretty good. Now, these are the movies I'm going to put in and show you guys. I just want you to keep in mind, this is not a 4K projector. This is native 1080p, but it does support 4K. However, it would just be upscaling because this is a 1080p projector. I'm only going to be playing the Blu-ray of The Matrix and also Sing 2. But before I go ahead and do that, I want to just mention that this projector also does support screencasting. I can't show it off right now because I am using my phone to film this, but it does support screencasting. You're able to wirelessly or wired connect through your phone's Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and you're able to screencast or screen mirror whatever is on your screen. But it, again, like it would be great for like streaming services only. This does not support Netflix, just like the previous projector I reviewed. It doesn't support Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, etc., unless it's like plugged in via Fire Stick or something like that. But it is pretty cool to have the option to show that. The only issue again is when you move away too far, video starts to get choppy, so it's not as great as I would love it to be. But anyway, without further ado, let's put some of these movies in, and then I'm going to show you some of the features of the remote and everything like that. Let's take a quick look at the remote. It's very simple, very, very easy to understand. Of course, you got your power button, your mute button, your volume button down below, return, menu, the directional keys and everything. That's pretty standard and understandable. Let's take a look at the menu really quick. Of course, we got our picture mode. You got standard. Here, let's check that out. We got standard, soft, user, and vivid. Then we have our color temperature, which of course you got user edited, cool, medium, warm. You got your aspect ratio, which is great because you have auto. We have 4.3, 16.9. You could zoom in once and twice. You have an option with your noise reduction. One thing that I really like here is again, you have your projection mode, which we are going front because the projector is right here in front of it, but you have the option to choose from front, or you can even go rear, which is really cool, and I'll show you guys that right now. So if we go behind the projector and we wanted the projector behind it instead of right next to us, you can actually come around here and have it display from behind, which is really, really cool. And then of course you have your options of whether you want it displayed from the ceiling or from the ground. Now, as far as sound mode, I have it set to movie, obviously, but it's got movie, sports, user, standard, and music. You have the options of balance or surround sound. I love that it gives you a sleep timer option, just in case you're watching a movie, you fall asleep, you want this thing not running all night, so you have a set a time for it. Then of course you got your language, factory reset, your blending, OSD duration, software update, etc. So you got a lot of options on here, but let's pop the movies in and let's see what we're working with. All right, we got The Matrix about to come on TV right now. I just want to mention once again, here we have your focus dial and your keystone dial, really easy to use. One other thing I want to mention before anything else is this bulb right here has 50,000 hour light source, which is really great. But let's go ahead and let's turn the lights off and let's see how this bad boy looks. So I chose to put the Matrix in because this one right here has some fantastic detail and quality, and you can see right here just how good it looks on the screen. I also wanted to show you guys something live action before I show you something animated. And again, a really quick look at the aspect ratio here. We're on 16.9. You could see it zooms in and then zooms in even closer if you really wanted it to. Now, as far as sound goes, this is currently on 70. I want you guys to hear how this sounds on full 100. Really good. I mean, obviously it would sound better with speakers, but it really does the trick. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys what an animated film looks like on here. This here is the menu setup for Sing 2, and I just want to show you guys what I meant before about being displayed on the front and the back. Again, this is the front view, obviously, but if you go right around here to the back, you can see it's also shown on the back, and I really like this feature. So here we go. Again, guys, the brightness on the animated film seemed to be really nice. The colors are gorgeous. Look at the greens, the pinks, the reds, the pops. I mean, it looks fantastic, honestly. It looks really nice. With that being said, in camera, I do think it shows a little bit brighter than it does in person. I can go for it to be a little bit brighter than what it is. For some reason, all the films that I've watched on here so far, they seem to be a little bit dimmer than what I would have liked. But again, ultimately, it sounds great. It looks great. I mean, listen to the sound coming out of this projector right now. I've heard some reviews saying that this projector struggles with the color red. I'm not really seeing that. I think it looks really good. Also, you can adjust it in the user settings if you want to, if it doesn't fit your needs. But all right, guys, that just about does it. We're going to pause the movie right there, and I'm going to go back to the in-person, in front of the camera view and give you guys my overall thoughts right now. And all right, guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoy the videos. And just like any other projectors that I've reviewed in the past, I'm going to give you guys my overall thoughts, the positives and the negatives. Let's start with the screen itself. The screen, it's really cool to have them up on stands. It really wasn't that difficult to set up. However, it is much easier if you have two people, just because you kind of fight back and forth with one side falling down and one not. But you put the poles in, you hook it up, put the screen on, and attach the loops, and it's honestly pretty easy. You do have a 160-degree wider viewing angle, which is great, and those are all the main positives of it. It's better. It definitely beats nailing the screens to the wall. With that being said, one issue that I do have with it is the whole screen wrinkling. One thing I've noticed with all projector screens that are either cloth that you either have to pin up on the wall or hang up, they all kind of say that it's wrinkle free, when that's just not the case. It is better this way, but there gets to a certain point where if you do stretch it too far, the poles just come unhooked, and then you have a bigger problem on your hands. So there are wrinkles within the screen. Now, as far as the projector goes, I am a big fan of this thing. Let's talk positives first. The screen casting thing, it's a really cool feature. The quality from projector to screen looked really good. The colors looked pretty vibrant. I've seen other reviews saying that it had trouble with the reds, but mine seemed to look really nice. It is really easy to use, and the menu gives you a lot of different options, but it's simple at the same time, so it's easy to understand. Also, really like the light up LED pad, touchscreen pad on the top of it. Makes it easy to see at nighttime instead of like shining your flashlight on it, which is really it's pretty important if you ask me. I was also pretty impressed by the sound. They are stereo speakers built in, and it gets pretty loud when you want it to get loud. Of course, if you have external speakers, in the past I've hooked up external Bose. That is going to get you a whole different ball game, but this right here definitely does the trick. Now, the negatives that I have on this, even though you have an option to make the screen brighter or change the different picture settings, I do think there is a little bit of a dim issue. I would love to see this thing really bright and vibrant, and it is bright enough, and you definitely get to see beautiful colors on it. Don't get me wrong, but one issue that I see with a lot of projectors is it just seems dim. It's kind of one of the main reasons why I prefer TVs over projectors, but for a projector's experience, I thought it did really well. It looked very good. As far as the sound goes, like the motor running, you really don't hear it any more than what you would with the other projectors, so that wasn't that bad, but you still hear something. And the only other real issue for me is the screencasting. Even though it's a great feature, I feel like if you're getting a projector, you're not really getting it to screen, at least this projector, you're not really getting it to screencast and screen mirror. It's like a really cool added feature, unless maybe you are, I don't know. But the one issue with that, even though it's cool, the one issue again VPN, of course. You can't watch Netflix, you can't watch Hulu and Disney Plus, stuff like that. Now that's while screencasting. Of course, you can hook up your Fire Stick to it, but we're talking strictly screencasting. And because it's connected via Wi-Fi, you know, the farther away from the device that you get, you know, it gets a little choppy and does jump a little bit. But other than that, honestly, I really like this projector. It's a big upgrade from the other projectors that I've tested out in the past. And if this is how 1080p looks, I'm really curious to see how 4K projectors look, as well as other 1080p projectors in comparison. So with that being said, guys, that is the end of this review. That's the end of the showcasing in the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was very interesting testing this stuff out. I like testing out new projectors. It's really just, it's cool to see and experience different quality. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate it for whoever's been here, sticking around, watching my stuff, waiting and looking out and following me on my other platforms. A tremendous thank you to you guys. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. Again, guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram to see all the new posts that I got going on, and make sure you follow me on TikTok. Again, my @ is Dan in real life with underscores in between. There's going to be links down below. TikTok currently is my main platform, so make sure you follow me there for all different kinds of things. But alright guys, I really appreciate you sticking around and watching this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the projector and everything else and just how everybody else has been doing. As always, I'm Danny, this is the Bluray Dan channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.